Hey, what's up guys, it's BWR Productions, and today I'm showing you how to shine up your plastics. So you can see I've got my 450 here. It's in my garage. And not the cleanest garage right now. Sorry for that. We're just moving everything around right now. Anyways, so you can see on this fender, I've done all this cleaning here. Looks really good, right? And here's what it looked like before. It looked just like this fender. Which, aside from the dirt, you can see a lot of scratches and dings, and it's kind of pale colored. Besides the dirt being on there, even the non-dirty spots are kind of pale. And then you see this bright red shiny area here that looks all nice and clean. And basically, anybody wants their quad to look good. I mean, it's just, it's a common sense kind of thing. You don't want to show up anywhere and be like, the guy that has the crappy quad that nobody likes. And, you always want to be the top person out there with your quad. So, for this right here, this looks really good. This is kind of an impressive look. And, if you're selling it, and even if you bought it from somebody, I know 58 ATV Rider, he's got on YouTube, bought a 400EX, and, it ends up that it's pretty, in need of some work because the guy before him just beat it up, and, he's got a lot of work ahead of him. And, for him, I think that, stuff like this is really helpful, He really appreciates comments and, all the help. And, so go check him out. But, this is the kind of stuff that people like him, these are the type of things that, make a quad look better, and you definitely restore it, even on an old quad. And I don't know, I just think that it's part of owning a quad is actually keeping it, nice looking and keeping it, at 100%. So to do this, you need a cloth. This one's 100% cotton. You don't have to use cotton cloth at all. I don't know, it's all we had, and it's good for polishing and stuff. You're going to need Novice 3 Heavy Scratch Remover, Novice 2 Fine Scratch Remover, and Pro Clean 1000 Plastic Shine. And I recommend Rockstar. No, but seriously, I mean, it's just helpful to have one of these around, You never know when you're going to need it. But no, on a serious point here, that's the 4 things you need. So what you're going to do, I have already done it, filmed a video earlier, but I don't have editing software, and it was way too long for YouTube because it takes a while to do this stuff. So I'm just going to kind of walk through the process without actually redoing it. But basically, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to need Novice 3. Start with this. Make sure that your plastics are clean, dust-free. You don't want any dirt or any of that stuff on here because sometimes it gets in and makes it even worse. So you're going to do Novice 3. You're going to squirt a fair amount of it onto your cloth. And then what you're going to do is you're going to follow the instructions, which basically say, in a shorter form, read the instructions. That's my suggestion. But basically, you just go back and forth in a perpendicular motion to each large scratch and go over the whole thing as well. And you can do that as many times as you want. And usually I would do it about 3 or 4. Today I only did it 1. But if you do it about 3 or 4 times, you can eventually get some of the really big scratches out. I got my friend Tyler's dirt bike. His whole front fender was completely destroyed with scratches, and I got a fair amount of them out. So that's what you're going to do first. And then you're going to move on to Novice 2. And apply this directly onto the plastics. You can do it on the cloth as well. But I always have a hard time getting it to spread from the cloth all the way to the full area that I'm trying to cover. So you're going to want to use Novice 2 on the plastics for, the best coverage of the whole area that you're using. That basically says to go in one circular motion, counterclockwise or clockwise, doesn't matter. And then wait until it dries, and then you're going to go in the opposite direction. So it's basically like a polish. You can also do this as many times as you want. Usually 2 to 3 for me is what works best. But depending on how scratched up they are, you can use both Novice 2 and Novice 3 as many times as you want. Always start with Novice 3 because the Novice 2 cleans up some of the residue from the Novice 3. So that's always, make sure to do that. Basically what I'm trying to get the point across here. Then when you're done with that and you've completely, gotten all the, Novice 2 off there with the cloth going in circular motion. You don't always have to go in the circular motion. There's tight areas like right here and down here that, you got to kind of go in just the back and forth motion instead. Then you finish up with ProClean. And this is a plastic shine. They make a lot of cleaning products for, ATVs and dirt bikes. And what you do is you spray it down here. You spray the whole area. Make sure that you cover everything with at least a light coat. But don't leave any areas too dry. And then you're going to want to take your cloth and just wipe it around and make sure that it spreads out pretty evenly across the whole, area that that you're doing this on. I do this to the whole bike, and it's always looked good for me. And you can see here that it looks good. And this is with only one of each of the 3 things. But this you always use last because you only need to use it once. And all of these, what's nice about them is not only can you use them on your quads and your dirt bikes, you can use them on several other types of things, including jet skis and things. So, it's a really great product. You can use them. They're one of the most applicable products that you can buy, and they work excellent almost every time. So, I definitely recommend these to anybody that's looking to make their, quad or dirt bike look the best. And, even jet skis and things like that, you can use them on those too. So, I would definitely recommend these to anybody. You can use other products. But as you can see, that's worked really good for me. And it's been in all my walk-arounds. If you notice, the quad looks so good in these walk-arounds. And the only time that it looks like that is in the walk-arounds, because I do all of the cleaning and then I use all of those afterwards. Every other time that it's not in a walk-around or, going to be in a video, it looks like this. So that's how to remove scratches. Sorry for doing like an 8-minute video here. Kind of lose track of time without, anything there. And that's about it. From now on, I don't really have much of a, I don't really have anywhere to go with these how-to videos. So any requests that you want me to do, definitely let me know. And I can help you guys out with anything that you need. I love doing these how-to videos. They're fun, and not only are they good for me to do, but they're also good for you guys. So, anything. I'll find out how to do it. And I'll find the best way to do it. So, just let me know, and definitely check out the rest of the how-to videos and the channel. And that's about it for now. Thanks, guys. Rockstar.